Hey sugars. So today we are doing a full face of Fenty because we're trying out, well, one new product, but two new products to me technically. Well, the shade is new. We're going to start with our brows, of course, and I'm using the Fenty brow pencil in black brown. Nothing is really new for real. I just like to try new products with the brand, because usually that's how it works. It works better that way, right? That's what they say anyway. Anyways, come on in, share the live. Well, it's not really a live, share the video. But welcome in, thank you for coming, sugars. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So we filled in our brows, and now we're cleaning up our brows with the concealer in 430. This is the concealer closer to my quote-unquote complexion without giving me that halo brow from the early 2000s, because we don't like that. It's done for. We left that back there. Okay, no more extra bright highlight under the brow. I mean, unless you liked it, which sometimes it'd be really pretty, but for me it's not my vibe. So then we're going to use the Fenty eye primer, and yes, I'm still using the simple size because she doing what she needs to do. She understood the assignment. She gets the job done. And truthfully, it's not the first one I grabbed towards, but she's pretty dope. I got to use her a little bit more often. We're just gonna blend all that out just to make sure we have an even foundation. So we're not actually using eyeshadow today. I'm just going to use my bronzers in Coco Naughty and Thick Mint, and we're first going into Coco Naughty. Yes, Fenty has eyeshadows. I have one, if I'm not mistaken, it's the peach one. But any other color I have not personally picked up, just because if I showed y'all my eyeshadow collection, you would judge me, and I just don't need that type of pressure. So now I'm tapping into Thick Mint, and that's going to be my crease color. I'm just going to pack that on the outside and then buff it in going towards the inside of the eye. We already know I can do color, don't get me wrong, but my favorite of all time is definitely a soft matte eye. Bronzer all day. Yeah, like, it's not makeup. Listen, half the stuff that we have can be used for different things, and it still be dope. So yes, it's gonna definitely be bronzer on the eye today, and yeah. Then I'm going to tap into my cognac candy. It's technically a body highlighter, but I'm just going to be honest, I'm not really into all of that. So we're going to use it as an eyeshadow. I saw Drea do this on one of her lives, and it was so pretty. Like, it wasn't heavy, like, boom, glitter in your face. I mean, it did its job. It was real soft and subtle. And I just applied that mainly on the inner corner, going halfway through. Nothing too heavy. It's real soft and subtle. I think it gives you that glow on your eye with the bronzers. It's really cute. And then we're going to use, of course, our mascara to blend our lashes with our falsies. And now we're getting into the Eaze Drop tint. I have the shade 20 now, because when it initially came out, 20 was really bright and yellow to me. When I did look at it in the store, see, it's just yellow. Look how bright that is. That don't look like it belongs on this good rich skin, but you know, we just going to see what it come out to be, because I was nervous. I have a spirit of returns. I've learned that I don't have to keep anything that don't work for me in the makeup industry. Y'all know y'all can return, right? Don't be ashamed, sis. If it don't work, return it. Don't waste your money. You ain't got to give it away neither. You can go return it within the return policy. That's for Ulta, Sephora, and the drugstore. You can return it. So I did go in with the brush and a sponge. The sponge first and then the brush, just to see if I would like the application better. But again, I'm not convinced with the color. As you can see, I'm like, y'all sure? But as you can see, as we go through the video, it kind of dries down almost perfectly. So So yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my concealer in 430 and 370. 370 in the inner corner, 430 everywhere else. I have stopped putting the concealer on my forehead to highlight, and I just usually bring whatever is right there in between my eyes up, and then I use I use my powder to set it, and that brings me a little bit more highlight without that one big round circle in the middle of my forehead. And then you're just gonna blend all that out. See how I'm pushing it up now? It spreads enough to where it gives me the highlight without it's just product sitting on top of my forehead. And then we're just going to blend out the concealer. Oh, I mean not the concealer, the contour. And I did use my contour stick in Espresso from Fenty. I clearly didn't show that. And I literally am still questioning this 20 and this here skin tint, because I had accepted that, you know, everything is not for everybody. I don't have to have every product, but y'all kept saying 20 will work. It's gonna work. So now I'm just blending everything together with my sponge, from the concealer to the contour. Just trying to make sure I'm not looking splotchy out here, because who wants that? No one. And then I went into Summertime One and I applied that blush. I go heavy-handed sometimes and I'm working on it, but I mean, truthfully, I can fix it. So I stippled it on with a stippling brush, and I think that brush is from ELF, honestly. And then I went back on top of it with a sponge, and now time to set my face. And I'm setting my face with my powders it's all Fenty. Anyway, setting my face with hazelnut for the concealer, and then nutmeg for my entire face. And child, look at all that powder on my forehead. Why would I do that to myself? But look how blurred it looked though. See why I need no concealer up there? And then I'm going to use nutmeg, as I stated earlier, to set my whole face. And now, as you can see with all my products, you see how it's like the color is working for me. And then I'm going to bronze with Mocha Mami. And also that technically will set my blush too, technically. Because normally I go over it with a powder brush, but not this time. And then I'm going back with my powder brush just to make sure everything is blended and smooth. And then I'm going to not necessarily set my face, I guess you can say revitalize it, bring it back to life. And now we into the star of the show, the Heat Gloss Bomb. That's the packaging, that's the swatch, and now we're putting it on the lips. It's really pretty. I can honestly say I was shocked, because y'all know I don't like red, but here we are. It gives you your lips but better. And then I'm just going to finish off my face and give y'all my final thoughts. Alright, sugars, this is the final look. I'm cute. Ew. So, I did revisit the Fenty Eaze Drop in number 20. In my previous video, I mixed 21 and 22, but I remember a lot of people saying 20 oxidizes, it oxidizes. I still think it's kind of giving me a little yellow, but after you do everything, I do see where it dries down a little bit darker, so it works. It's not as intimidating as I thought it was, because when you see in the video, she was bright, and I didn't know she was gonna, you know, work. And I'm okay with a good return. So we did revisit that, and I can say I think I'm gonna keep number 20. I thought I was gonna return it, and I was okay with that, but I'm gonna keep it. But to go into the Fenty Heat in Hot Cherry, so I like this because I personally do not like red lips on me. I like them on other people, but on me it just wasn't giving. Now this is $22, and the other Fenty the gloss bombs, they're actually $19 if I'm not mistaken. That's for the creams and the regulars, the originals. But the color is really nice. I did show you a swatch in the video. It's not overpowering. It definitely gives me my lips but better, if that makes sense. Like, it enhances the pink, the natural pink of my lips. As far as the tingling and the plumping, I'm trying to remember if I've ever used a lip plumper before. I think Victoria's Secret had one, and I didn't know it was a lip plumper, but I just thought the tingling sensation was because it was mint. I don't see a huge difference. I don't know if my pout has gotten any, you know, poutier, but I love the color. It's not overpowering, it's not intimidating. I didn't add anything under. I'm pretty sure if you do, it'll give you more pink. But you can definitely wear this by itself. This will be my extra. When I say extra, like I did a little more than I normally would do for a quote unquote everyday simple makeup. If I know I'm going out with the girls, I would probably grab this just to enhance, especially if I got this going on, to avoid adding any color, because again, this will be an easy touch up by itself. Is it necessary? No, but what is nowadays? I like it. I like the color. If she probably did this without the lip pumping, I probably still would have gotten it, because it's pretty. It's more pink than it is red on me, and I maybe show more red on somebody else, but I really like this. This will definitely be, y'all hear Coco? She tried my whole life. She being dramatic because she wants attention. Anybody want a dog? Not seriously, but seriously. Anyways, but yeah, I like it. I'm gonna keep it. The spirit of return has not come over me with this one. I will say I hesitated with initially buying this. It was in the cart, but I was like, ugh, I don't like red. Like, I haven't even bought the red lipstick that she has, because I don't like red on me. So it's kind of like, am I gonna like it? Shockingly enough, I like this. So would I recommend it? It's not necessary, but I mean, girl, it's Fenty. She gets all the coins, sadly. But I definitely like this. Everything else I've used before. Oh, I used on my lids the shimmer, the Cognac Candy. It's actually like a body shimmer, but y'all know I don't really like glitter. But again, I was influenced because it was Fenty. But I definitely would use that on my eye like I did today, even more. It's not too much, but I don't see me putting that anywhere else on my face except for maybe the inner corner for a regular look. So that's the look. That's the final look. Those are my final thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, see y'all next time.